Corvus here. So I'm going to show you another build. This one is for the Barbarian using charge, especially made to farm rainbow goblins. The intention of this build is to give you a little more flexibility to be able to try a build that is fun, that can mix things a little bit, so you can have a better time, more enjoyable time farming for those rainbow goblins. We're focusing on charge and cooldown reduction, so you can charge away and move really fast while farming those goblins. So what do you need? Okay, we're going to be using an Ingium in one hand and Echoing Fury in the other. This is for speed and cooldown reduction. We're going to be using 2 pieces of the Captain Crimson set. In this case, I'm also using the Ring of Royal Grandeur in the cube, so that's why I'm getting the 3 pieces effect, but we are only focusing on the cooldown reduction. Okay, we need the effect of the Merciless Assault rune of the charge ability, and we're going to get that and all the other effects by using 3 pieces of the Reacre set. And since we are using the Ring of Royal Grandeur, we're going to get this 4 pieces effect. For the rings, the most important thing is to have cooldown reduction, and if you can find something useful, use it. If you don't worry about it. For the legendary gems, I'm using the Boon of the Hoarder, so you can move faster if you pick up a gold. I'm using the Breath of Lightning gem, so you can break stuff around you and move faster. For the neck, I'm using the Flavor of Time. Really not mandatory in any way. The main thing is that it has cooldown reduction. And the other gem that I'm using is the Goblin Swiftness gem. It's really going to help you with the cooldown reduction also. For the belt, I'm using the Chelnix chain. This is going to help you move faster every time you shout. Don't worry about this being a primal, it really doesn't matter. I'm actually on a very low difficulty. The main thing is that you can kill everything pretty much on contact. You can go to normal even if you want, so don't worry if it's not a primal or ancient. As long as you get the effect of moving faster if you shout, that's enough. For the helm, we're using the Layer of Crown with a diamond, so we can reduce those cooldowns even more. Okay, for the cube, besides the ring, we're using the Crown's buff belt, and this is going to give you 25% running speed as long as you are not hit. Pretty much if you are on a low difficulty, you are not going to be getting hit. You're going to be killing everything pretty much in contact. So you're going to have this 25% boost pretty much all the time. Okay, and finally the Messerschmitt Reaver, and this is going to reduce cooldowns even further. And since we're going to be killing a lot of things pretty much in contact, we're going to be able to pretty much spam the charge and also be using and spamming the other abilities. We're going to try to spam Warcry as much as possible. Rune, choose whatever you like. The Wrath of the Berserker is also going to give us movement speed. The intention is to have this active all the time. The Battle Rage with the Ferocity rune, more movement speed. The Sprint with the Marathon rune, use this whenever there is no monsters around to get to the monsters. Alright, on your left click you want the Leap ability, and you are not going to be using this one very much, but on some maps there are some shortcuts that you can take by using Leap, so good option. And of course the king of the build, the Fierce Charge. It doesn't matter which rune because we're going to get the effect of all the runes, but this is going to be on your right click. Of course you want to be using the other abilities to have more movement speed, but as long as you have mobs around, charge is the only thing that you're going to need. Okay guys, that was the run. I didn't search in all the maps because we found the Rainbow Goblin real soon. But if you want to try the rest of the maps, you can go to the Royal Crypts. On Act 2 you can go to the Ancient Waterway, both passages, both levels. On Act 3 you can go to Bridge of Corsic, search for the Caverns of Frost. If you find the Icefall Caves, go to the next area. You can then do Tower of the Dam, level 1 and 2, Heart of the Dam, level 1 and 2. You can even do the crater here, Tower of the Curse, 1 and 2, then go to Core of a Red. On Act 4, Gardens of Hope, First Tire have a very good spawn rate of Rainbow Goblins. Goblins that could be Rainbow Goblins if you're lucky. And on Act 5, Pandemonium Fortress level 1 and 2. Remember, if you find a Goblin there, there will be a second spawn. Also, as you were able to see, sometimes you can just keep the charge button down, and as long as there's monsters around, you can go without worrying about the other abilities. And remember that you don't need to worry about particular difficulty. In this case we have Permit 5, but if you can do a higher difficulty, it's okay. If you can only do it to normal, it's okay. That really doesn't matter to get those Rainbow Goblins, and hopefully, fortunately, Princess Lillian and those Cosmic Wings. Okay guys, I hope this is a breath of fresh air for you. If you are looking for Goblins, please let me know what you think about the build. If you try it, let me know. Your likes, your comments, and of course, if you decide to subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. I hope that you really take advantage of this build and it brings you joy while searching for those wings. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.